When you first log in to Autotex Estimating, you'll be greeted with this screen. Click on a link and you can view the latest vehicles added into our database. This is your work list. It shows all of your estimates in progress and completed. You can customize these fields. To create a new estimate, click New. Then select a profile, enter the customer name, zip code, and email address. Here we enter the control information, including the claim number and the insurance company. If you're using in part online shopping, you must click the insurance company link and enter the name of the insurance company in the company field. Here's where you enter the vehicle inspection information. Here's the vehicle information. Enter the VIN, click Decode. The decoder in our standard estimating package will give you origin, make, year, model, sometimes style, and sometimes a specific engine or transmission. Sometimes you will have choices. Pickup trucks can be tricky. With our advanced VIN decoder AutoVIN, when the vehicle is in the database, it will provide to you the style, engine, transmission, sometimes a paint code, and the options, which we will review next. If you're unsure where to find the paint code, click the paint code link. The pop-up window will show you where to look for the paint code. Click Exterior for a list. We'll choose a 3-stage. Next, review the vehicle options. With the standard decoder, you will have to go through and verify these options to ensure part numbers and labor times are more accurate through the estimate. If you have AutoVIN and the vehicle is in the AutoVIN database, these options will be filled out for you. For point of impact, select the primary and secondary. This will be a front-end collision. Frame dimensions are an optional feature. We provide the cross-hood measurements as well as the ball joint and cross-frame measurements. We also provide dimensions for the door openings. Next, verify the rates. Also included with the package are rates for structural repair, glass repair, aluminum, and high-strength steel. Notice in the materials the feather, prime, and block material rate. We'll show you how that works in just a minute. You can apply a markup on OEM parts. You can add in towing charges. For storage, if you charge $25 per day and need to charge 3 days, enter $75 as the total charge. If you need to lower the estimate, enter the dollar amount in the Less Other Charges field. We will subtract $250 to match competitive pricing. Here are the tax rates and thresholds. Now for the damages. We'll start with the front bumper cover. In this example, the bumper must be replaced. It does show the number of hours at which it is cheaper to repair than replace. Refinish is applied for the entire panel, including clear coat. To enter damage entries faster, use the buttons at the top, like Replace, and then click the graphic. Notice parts getting added in at the bottom. Click Expand to view the whole list. To view all the damage entries in the estimate, click Collapse to go back to the graphic. Now let's do the headlights. The graphic can be rotated using the buttons on the screen. You can also zoom in or zoom out. We're going to replace the headlight assemblies. Select the left and right side, add in headlight aim. Now we'll move to repair the hood and blend into the fenders. The aluminum hood is identified in yellow. Click the panel. We need 4 hours of repair for the hood, plus 1 hour for feather, prime, and block. The 1 hour gets allocated to refinish. A material recovery rate will be applied to the 1 hour. That was the rate we set on the rates page. Refinish is applied for the entire panel. To blend into the fenders, select the fender, select Blend Refinish for the left, select Blend Refinish for the right. You get 1.2 hours. If you need to search for a part on the vehicle, click Find. You can search by description or OEM part number. Everything that matches the search word will be displayed. Select what you're looking for. If you right mouse click and display the included operations, you will see all of the operations that are automatically included whenever you replace a part. Each part will have different operations. These operations are also displayed in an estimate report called the labor report. If you right mouse click and display the suppliers, you can see whose price is displayed. Select the radiator and click OK. We have an optional feature called recoverables. Here is the recoverables report. The red X indicates something may have been missed or forgotten on the estimate. We have replaced the radiator, but we did not include coolant. We also replaced the front bumper, but we did not include the flex additive for the clear coat. We also did not include hazardous waste disposal. Go back to the estimate and select Standard from the menu. Add coolant, enter the price, scroll down for flex additive, enter the amount, click OK. Scroll down further for hazardous waste removal. Enter the amount, press OK. Select Estimate Check. The green check indicates the estimate passes. We have now recovered more of our cost. Now let's shop for parts. Click APU Search to start the in-part online shopping. We'll select the Sport package with fog lamps. Here you can choose your recycled parts markup. Enter the zip code to ensure delivery is available. Here's a list of the parts we're searching for. Here's our claim information. Here are the suppliers available. You can select one supplier if you want single sourcing, or multiple suppliers if you want to stay local. By default, you'll get a national search result. The bumper cover is first. The estimate price was $279, which was Keystone pricing. This supplier has it available at a much lower cost. You can identify Kappa parts in the quality column, as well as ABC codes for recycled parts. Scroll down. The absorber, $71 on the estimate, available for $42. The reinforcement, $144 on the estimate, available for $65. We'll select the license bracket. We'll select the headlamp assembly at $550 instead of $824. We'll select the passenger side headlight assembly. We'll grab the radiator. We'll save another $80 on a radiator. The hood is identified as a repair part, but pricing is available for you to review. These are intelligence added parts. It is suggesting that a bumper assembly may be less expensive than replacing individual components. Here is a summary of the parts we selected. This will be available from within the estimate. X out of the box. Now we review and have an option to insert the new in-part selections. We can insert the new radiator. If you don't want to update the estimate, uncheck the box, and the estimate will remain unchanged. Notice the current total, $4,607.83. After including our in-part selections, the new estimate total is $3,619.49. Click APU Procurement when you're ready to buy your parts. Next, click the box for Buy for each part that you want to order. Click Submit. You can then visit apusolutions.com for order status, history, and other capabilities. Now to view the estimates, click Estimate Reports. This is the detailed estimate. The information you enter in the beginning of the estimate will show up here. The options in bold italic were populated by AutoVin. Here are the damages. Notice the 3-stage setup time is already taken into account. The 1 hour of feather prime and block from the hood repair is in the refinish time. Our recoverables feature identified $29 in cost recovery. We recovered $34 in material cost from feather prime and block. Notice our towing charge, storage charge, and also the $250 competitive price match. Here is the customer print estimate. This is a copy that can be given to your customers. Here is the labor report. Whenever replacing a part or panel, the R&Is will be automatically included. You can review them and print this list for reference. The alternate parts report will provide a cross-reference from the aftermarket to the OEM part numbers. The parts list can be printed off. You can note the part number, the date it was ordered and received, if it's on back order, and who the vendor is. You can also track cost versus price. Here is the work order. I indicates we're repairing the hood. E indicates we're replacing OEM. Notice EP for replace PXN, BR for blend refinish, and L for refinish. You can also review the APU report. You also get a copy of the recoverables scan. Please ask a representative if you have additional questions.